Yeah, growing up, first and foremost, my father was a huge influence on curling for me. It's been in our family forever, and for him to, he was really stern and made me have a really good work ethic early on, which definitely led to some future success at even kind of a young age. That was kind of where it started off at a young age, and then when I kind of progressed on a little further, I was fortunate enough to have Jules Oucher coach me, which he was a coach of Kevin Martin for about 35 years. So he gave me some really great insights in the game of thinking about different things that I otherwise wouldn't have had any idea about. That was a really fortunate experience for me. And a little later on in life, a guy named Stan Usselman was a big influence for me and really just learning how to become a skip and a leader on a team. I had played front end positions previously to that, so it was a new take on things for me, and he really taught me leadership skills that I needed to really grow in the sport.
Well, when I first started out as a junior curler, I started out about 8 or 9 years old, and I was just a tiny little guy. And the manager of the Vernon Curling Club back then was Ron Houston, and he sort of got me started and gave me my first pair of curling shoes, the Bowers with the heels, and they were about 2 or 3 sizes too big for me. And he was sort of the first guy to get me going, and sort of had me under his wing as a young guy. And growing up, Pat Ryan obviously has been a very influential. Having played with him a few years and having him as a coach, he's probably been the most influential guy for me as a coach. And we've also been fortunate to have Rick Folk as a coach, and he's taught me a lot as well. So I would say those 3 guys are the guys for me to look up to and thank for their help along my way.
Yeah, my dad is definitely the most inspirational coach, I guess you would say. He's been there for me since day one. He's the one who got me into sport, got my brother into sport, and same with Brad too. So he's definitely someone I've always looked up to, my hero, and I wouldn't be where I am today without him. So definitely my dad would be my inspirational coach. And then obviously Tom's been with us for the past 6 years, I think. So Tom's played a lot into our success, and Tom's a major part of what we've accomplished in the last 5 to 6 years. So Tom is definitely inspiration to all of us too.
So obviously there's no way we'd get to this point, and I'd be at this point in my career if it wasn't for the support that I've had from not only my teammates and family, but some great coaches. And Tom Coulterman, who's here with us at this Brier and has been attending the Briers with us since 2010, has been very influential in my development as well as Brad and Ryan's. He's been involved with us since we were 8, 9, 10 years old, and always there to help us develop and really give us and support us in any way that we need. And then obviously the very obvious one is my father, Eric. I grew up, I can remember probably when I was as early as 6 years old, just wanting to be like him and follow in his footsteps and make him as proud of me as I am of him. And he's been a true inspiration to me. He's my hero, and I only hope to continue to follow in his footsteps, make him proud, and I can't thank him enough for all the support that he's provided for myself and my brother.
Hey, you know what? I've had a lot of great coaches. Our coach there with Kevin Cooley's team, John Dunn, our sports psychologist, he was instrumental in the success we had. I also had some great coaches in baseball over the years. I had a college coach in Texas named Travis Walden, who I thought hated my guts, but you know what? It wasn't the case. He turned me into a man. So it was guys like that are instrumental for people at young ages, and I've had some great coaches over the years.